Horses are on the track for race 10 at the Illinois State Fair. This an elimination for 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. Top 3 will come back for the $55,000 final next Thursday. And one fourth-place finisher to be drawn by lot. Scratch the 2 Holly Hill Amigo. He is a judge's scratch. Let's meet the starters for the 10th race. Win, place, show, and exacta wagering. Number 1, Fancy Creek Sport, owned by Tony Alanya of Sherman, Fox Valley Standardbreds of Sherman, and also owned by H. Carter, trained by Tony Alanya, Dale Heitman, and the bike. Scratch the 2, Holly Hill Amigo. 3, Hayden's Big Mac is owned by George Winters of Carrollton and Reggie Winters of Jerseyville, trained by Reggie Winters. Sam Widger is up. Number 4, Clever Fool, is owned by Bob Waxman of Ancaster, Ontario, trained by Brian Penske, Tony Morgan, and the bike. 5, Global Village, is owned by Smith, Carp, and the Horseman's Financial Agency Incorporated of Indiana and Illinois, trained by Amanda Smith, Dave McGee, and the bike. 6, A.R. Muffler, is owned by Kruger Farm of Medora, trained by Irv Miller. Andy Miller is the driver. Number 7, Mac Graham, is owned by Tom Graham Jr. and his wife Shelley of Salem, trained by Tom Graham, Ken Holliday, and the bike. Number 8, Sports Messenger, is owned by Scholfer, Buddis, Magnus, and Scavala of Illinois and Florida, trained by Mike Scholfer. It'll be Mike Osting who drives. And Cold Sweat is the 9, owned by HHH Incorporated, Vernonshire Racing Stable, Roger and Don Sampson Stable, and Penske Stable, trained by Brian Penske. Brian Penske will be driving Cold Sweat, number 9. Scratch the 2. Post time is coming up in just 5 minutes. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Mac Graham goes out for the lead. Hayden's Big Mac is there. Fancy Creek Sport is out third down toward the inside. Mac Graham boils out in the center of the racetrack and gets to the lead, tries to get over toward the rail after the opening 8th mile. He does so, and Mac Graham is on top by 2 lengths around the turn. Fancy Creek Sport goes second. Hayden's Big Mac is third by 2.5, and then Clever Fool, who's in the 4th position, followed by A.R. Muffler in 5th, racing 8 lengths off the lead, 27-2 for the opening quarter, and then Global Village comes next as they hit the backstretch. Sports Messenger is next to last. Cold Sweat is last. Back up front, they're being led by Mac Graham by 1.5 lengths. Fancy Creek Sport is racing in second by 5. Hayden's Big Mac is third by 1.5 lengths. Then Clever Fool, followed by A.R. Muffler, Global Village, Sports Messenger, and Cold Sweat. They are halfway home, and they're all chasing Mac Graham, the half, 56-3. Mac Graham leads it by a length and is followed closely by Fancy Creek Sport. Here comes Clever Fool up on the outside, followed by A.R. Muffler. Clever Fool goes to second. A.R. Muffler in the outer flow behind him around the turn. Global Village also out and moving up into 5th. Midway on the turn, Mac Graham leads at 3/4 of a length. Clever Fool is second on the outside of Fancy Creek Sport and is followed by A.R. Muffler, who's 4th and will have to come 3 wide, 3 lengths off the lead. 3/4 and 125 and 2/5. It is Mac Graham off the final turn, leading it by 3 lengths. Fancy Creek Sport, then Clever Fool, who drops back toward the inside. A.R. Muffler is still lingering on the outside. He's third, still a long way from Mac Graham. Mac Graham trying to go gate to wire. Global Village is coming late from far back. It's Mac Graham by 5. Global Village to second. Mac Graham wire to wire. Mac Graham by 11. Winner's Circle from Salem, Illinois, owned by Tom Graham Jr. and his wife Shelley, trained by Tom Graham, driven by Ken Holliday. Mac Graham. By the way, the trainer should read Tom Graham Jr. Let's talk to Tom Jr. Shelley, come on over here a moment. We've talked about the Graham family a lot today. Well, we have the next generation here in the Winner's Circle. Buzz, who do you have here?
I have Cole.
You have Cole. That means, Shelley, you have?
I have Seda Rose.
Seda Rose. Cole and Seda, twins. Shelley, they were born what day?
On July 22nd.
Any truth that within, what, 6 days they were at the Marion County Fair at the harness races?
Yeah, but it was in the winner's circle.
In the winner's circle when they were 6 days old, in the winner's circle today. Future horseman and horsewoman, no doubt. Buzz, Shelley, congratulations.
Thank you, Kurt.
Buzz and Shelley Graham from Salem.